What's good, everybody? It's your boy Show Time on Point Sports. All I already know what time it is, man. This word around the world. Before we get into this episode, make sure y'all hit the like button. New to the channel, subscribe, man. Y'all show out in the comment section. So look, so Monty Williams. We all know Monty Williams. Pretty much got fired. Um, they had to really clear the air and get rid of whatever that toxic energy um, the owner felt like need to be aired out. He did that. So everybody knows about Phoenix Suns. Didn't really want nothing to do with Deandre Ayton. Ayton wanted to get out of there. He signed on the dotted line with the Indiana Pacers, hoping that Phoenix didn't match, and they ended up matching because they had to keep the asset. And there's a lot of crazy stuff that happened, man. You look at Phoenix Suns this past season went through some real chaos. Real chaos, bro. Like they had a whole lot like they had Robert Sarver situation going on. And then one of the crazy things I ever seen was the beginning of the year press. You know how guys, the basketball players come in, the coaches come in about how excited they was about the upcoming season and how they looking forward to a good season, stuff like that. Man, DeAndre Ayton showed up and this dude was not happy at all. You can clearly see. You can clearly see, bro. Like didn't want to be there. And another thing too, one of the key players that helped them make it to the finals, he didn't even show up for training camp. Reports that came out saying that he was complaining about the role change because apparently they told him that they're gonna give the starter minutes to Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson is the future, and they was telling him like, "Shit, we're gonna decrease your minutes." He wasn't pretty much happy about it, bro, at all. So we got a new situation, right? They got Jae Crowder out of there, right? The trade deadline. They sat him out for a whole year. Then trade deadline came around. They got rid of him, sent him to the Bucks. Well, sent him to the Brooklyn Nets because he's part of the Kevin Durant trade, right? So then he got a buyout, went to the Bucks. So according to Phoenix Suns, not Phoenix Suns, Phoenix sports radio talk host John Gambadoro, if I pronounce the name the right way. He came out and he exposed some details. Now they talked about a lot of things. He was on Arizona Sports 98.7 FN. He told I think that was Mike Scotto show. It's his podcast show from HoopsHype podcast. And he talked about numerous of things. He talked about the new owner. He talked about the Bradley Beal trade. He revealed that Miami didn't really want Bradley Beal. But this part of the interview really got highlighted. So let me show y'all this. So he started talking about the Jae Crowder situation. He said the Jae Crowder situation was all on Monty. He told people he was too difficult to handle. And coach, Monty didn't want Jae. It wasn't the Suns organization. He didn't want Jae around. As far as Deandre Ayton, Monty didn't want him either. He wanted them to trade him to Indiana for Myles Turner. He didn't like coaching Ayton. When Ayton signed the max contract, when the Suns matched his offer sheet, money wasn't even there. He didn't even show up when Ayton signed it at the arena or called him to say congratulations. Money a good coach and a player's coach. But he's a player coach for the players he liked. He wasn't in on Jae and DeAndre. So that pretty much put a lot of things in perspective with stuff we already knew. And man, it's crazy. Like for a team that went to the finals. They had the best regular season in franchise history. For all of that stuff to just crumble down, and Monty Williams gets fired. Jae Crowder, he's still trying to get a permanent home again. Well, he wasn't even happy with his role in Milwaukee. I don't think he was really in the rhythm because he sat out the whole year. Now he at least with Deandre Ayton, who's they're still trying to explore options with him. Is they gonna keep him? Or is they gonna, put him in a deal? So, man, so hopefully Suns fan got some. This helped Suns fan get some kind of closure, man. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy how some of this drama comes out and it gets we get to see how this stuff really unfolds, man. And it kind of gives us it give us like a different look at certain things, and we get to look at things a certain way. Like, okay, that's crazy. Like, so you telling me Monty Williams ain't like that man that much that he couldn't work nothing out for him? Couldn't work nothing out. Like they couldn't talk this out. Kind of weird, man. And tell y'all some other interesting. Jae Crowder also went on Twitter not long ago. He said, "Oh man, coach, really? Question mark. That's how you feel?" So I don't know if he was trolling or he was over-exaggerating or what, man. But hey, that's what it is, man. What y'all think about this situation, man? Because this situation been worked out, man. Oh, it was just time to move on, man. Y'all get in the comment section. Let me know, man. Hit the like button. New to the channel. Subscribe. It's your boy Showtime.